Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Saturday. It's Daryl here. It's not so bright and early. It's 7:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, as you can see, I am drenched here. I just got back from a 4-mile walk. I had not planned on doing this video. I put out my usual video already this morning. I was talking about Trump running for, announcing his run this weekend. And I watched a video. I read a story just before I left about an hour ago. It's about a bar, Mojo's Lounge, in Woodland, California. I think it's a part of Sacramento. Okay, and this involves this is a LGBTQ community bar, a gay bar, Mojo's Lounge, and this is Thursday night. Okay, and again a far right group. I can't say their name. The boys, as they call themselves, P-Boys, showed up there. And if you listen to the video, like I said, I watched this about an hour and a half ago, just before I left my walk. And there's some distinct part. I couldn't hear, I couldn't make out what they were yelling. Okay, they showed up there, this far-right group. The police instructed the patrons of the bar. They weren't bothering anybody. This had nothing to do, this was all adults. This had nothing to do with anybody. They're all completely adults in this bar, okay? It wasn't like the library reading hour or anything like that. And the police instructed them to lock the doors and stay inside. They protected, the police were outside protecting them from this far-right group. Somebody opened the door to go out, in or out, and this far-right group went for the door to go in. Somebody inside protected themselves with pepper spray, and it hit a lot of people outside, including the police, and it created a disturbance. That's pretty much the gist of when it went on. But this whole video, like I said, this is just from the heart, from the gut, because this bothered me. There was one part where you're hearing words. I can't make them out, but there's something one of this far right group yells out in a vehement, angry, violent tone. Effing, and he was accusing this group, people in this group. He said effing. The word begins with P. It ends with files. Okay. This bold, aggressive, ugly, violent accusation. That's the only two words really I can make out. So on my entire walk, I'm thinking about this, and okay, let's just look at it this way. I'm a straight guy in Connecticut. Why does this bother me so much? I'll tell you why it bothers me so much. First of all, this far right group, they don't know anybody. They don't know anybody that's in this. It's a wild accusation. They're just broadly throwing this accusation out at innocent people enjoying themselves in a public bar, a public cafe. They have no reason to yell this out, to accuse these people of this. Innocent people. And I think of this far right group again. Why are they doing this? And what I see is men that are trying to appear as alphas, insecure men, trying to look like protectors of America, protectors of families, protectors. Guys that are just obviously dangerously insecure. And you can hear it just in those two words, just the way they spit it out, the vehement hate, and the way that you spit this accusation out at innocent people just enjoying themselves in a bar. And it's an ugly accusation. Why does it bother me so much? Because this happened to me. And it happened when I was 12 years old. Anybody who watches my channel knows. My father died when I was 9. My mother, a year or two later, ended up dating a police officer. A straight police officer. Well respected. He was awarded ribbons or whatever. A supposedly respected straight police officer. That police officer groomed me, molested me, abused me for years. And I just had begun to tell you guys in some videos what happened to me. You name it, the ugliest things you could think of, that's what this guy did to me. After grooming me, I'll be there for you, Daryl. You lost your dad. I'll help you fix your bike. I'll help you learn how to tie your tie. I'll teach you about playing baseball. I'll be there for you. You lost your dad. And I've said this before, until the day that he reached over and grabbed me and asked me, how's the stem of your stinger, Daryl? And then it got a lot worse from there. This wasn't no drag queen that did this to me. This was no member of the LGBTQ community that did this to me. None of those people. It was a cop, a police officer, a supposedly straight police officer. I got a feeling, I didn't, obviously I haven't done any research, but I guarantee you, if you look up arrests across the country, you're not going to see arrests for this particular thing. For drag queens or people like that being arrested for this. You know what you will find? Priests, scout leaders, youth ministers, cops, people that hide in these positions. Like I said, I know from experience, these people are the worst kind of manipulative, evil people that I could ever imagine. Because it happened to me. I was, and I look at what these guys are doing on top of this. They're pointing the attention in the wrong direction. I can only think that the people that are actually doing this now are breathing a sigh of relief. This is what was bothering me on my walk. Because while they're pointing the finger at these drag queens or whatever, people that haven't done anything, the people that are actually doing this stuff are breathing a sigh of relief. Like the people, like the cop that did this to me, I'm sure they just feel all that much safer. They're doing future victims or victims now a huge disservice by just randomly accusing people just based on their own manly insecurities and shortcomings. Yeah, it bothers me, man. Just those two words, the way this guy just the ugliness of these two words, effing P, shouting it out at people he doesn't even know. People that were just out enjoying themselves at a cafe, just because he's insecure and they're insecure. People like Marjorie Taylor Greene are responsible for this. People like Tucker Carlson, this ugliness, this potential where this could go from here. And people act on this stuff. And just the way he shouted those two words, it's like, I don't know if he actually believes it, if it's his insecurities, or if he's hiding behind hiding behind this attempt to be more manly, to be some kind of alpha savior. I don't know. But as a former victim, let me tell you, it makes me extremely angry. They're doing people, not only are they accusing the wrong people, but they're doing potential victims a huge disservice by pointing the attention in the direction away from where it should be. Thank you for this video. Thank you for watching this video. You guys have a good Saturday.